the season-long race. Good news is, Frank, you can see the golf ball. I guess the bad news...
Good about that. You'd rather it be in the rough.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Should be safely on deck.
Placed right next to the hole. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. And with that birdie, moving into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands, 440 yards and water to deal with.
Two choices here, Rich. Lay it up short of the Wetlands, or, well, chance it, brave enough, tee it up and flash it across the Wetlands. They're just a mere short iron into this lengthy.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh, I thought he had that. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Settles in over the putt. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
And certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. Those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect the shot that goes too far or too left.
Good contact, good result. Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Bit of a disappointment there. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
8th hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book, because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter as it gets deeper, but flat. And, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
Opportunity. Just a little tap in here. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Trying to stay steady, make a par. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Finishing up the front side here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club with a par 5, 621 yards. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot, perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Racking them and stacking them right now. 6 under par for the tournament. Frank, you've been there at so many tournaments around the world. 1 round to go, a chance to win. What's that feeling like?
Oh, this is the fun part, knowing whether or not your body can handle the situation. You've got to push it to the limit. But that's what sport and golf is all about. Trying to do something that you've dreamed of for so long.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Oh, this could be good. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. See if he can get something going here. 2 straight birdies. Oh yeah, birdie, Frank, and another shot closer.
Sniffing in the right direction.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank.
Second shot.
This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Birdie try up next. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
And that par certainly won't hurt the cause.
Still some time. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. It's a nice birdie right there.
Could not have come at a better time. Third place now.
That one was running so hot. Oh, dude, that in the hole. Tremendous shot. That is tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Frank, it was a great setting with great crowds. We saw plenty of very good golf. Your thoughts?
I think the course really extracted some of the golf that we saw. It forced these players to play just some great golf. And it wasn't just like a pitch and a putt golf course. So I think seeing the guys tested, seeing the players tested at this level, it was a treat.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents set in the Sonoran Desert and surrounded by the majestic McDowell Mountains. We're at the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, set to bring you all the action for today's event. Frank, when you think about the TPC Scottsdale, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The golf course has been radically changed in 2014, but it still hasn't lost its luster. Really, it's just been updated like the game itself for these young, strong players of the modern era.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. These putts keep the round together. So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more, and who knows, maybe top 10 or top 5. Resuming the action here at EA Sports, let's go out to the 7th hole and pick up with our featured golfer. Has not been a stellar performance to this point, but Frank, not too bad.
When you consider 4-round events, Rich, you're going to have a period where there's a little lull. As long as you can minimize the damage over the course of 4 days, it turns out all right.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Back-to-back birdies. We'll see. Wow, I thought he made that. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Just a couple of feet. Solid par to remain 1 under. Now here at the par 4 8th, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition. He's gone for a little extra. That ball just took off the face. Ah, nice.
Looks good.
Oh, that's fine.
Wow, Frank, that was an absolute bomb right there.
Yeah, what's longer than long? Because we just saw it.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. He'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie. Wow, almost fell within just a few inches of dropping. One under for the round. Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep, too. So judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. So a good birdie, and the score looks good too. 2 under for the tournament. Second round, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now. This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Welcome to the Stadium Course, TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. It's a masterful blend of challenge and playability designed by the team of Tom Weisskopf and Jay Morrish. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo for EA Sports.
The changes, Rich, they made in 2014 have just added a luster to this great venue that hosts the PGA Tour event each and every year. And it's a great test for any level of play. Should be safely on deck.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. Now to the second hole, and Frank, what can you tell us about this par 4?
A new tee has been added, lengthening this hole 30-plus yards. Plus, what used to be just one bunker on the right side of the screen has changed to a little pot bunker, and the addition of 2 bunkers on the left side. Still a semi-blind tee shot, and the hole just bends softly to the left. Another very good par 4 here at TPC Scottsdale. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. There are a number of really good and important grow the game initiatives out there. One of those is the First Tee program, and that allows youngsters who otherwise might not have an opportunity, the chance to put a golf club in their hands, allows them the chance to pick up this game and learn some of the core values that come along with it. It's about much more than making a score. It's about integrity. It is about responsibility, values like that. And this game is just so good in instilling those kind of characteristics in young people. Now the third hole, it's a par 5, and how does this one set up, Frank?
It's a nice yardage around that 550, 560 yard mark. So a good drive, you can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. Got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. This green has been completely changed in 2014, and the addition of 1 bunker to that right side. Used to be 2.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut, not too bad. How about that? An eagle, Frank, and a nice move on the leaderboard. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 fourth?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of this green.
That is classy.
A chance of going in.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. And who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie. Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
The longest par 4. Obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Just that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Well, very impressive and on the move right now. 2 rounds in the books, Frank, and a good spot from which to make a move.
Yeah, well positioned. Really, you know, if you're leading, it's a different pressure. Being in the chaser pack there, playing well, what a great position to go into with 2 rounds to go.
Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Here at the TPC Scottsdale in Arizona, and Frank, when so many people tune in to watch this great event, they think immediately of the 16th hole with all of those fans jammed in. It's like Fenway Park inside the desert there, but it's much more than that little par 3, isn't it?
It certainly is more than that, Rich. The TPC Scottsdale is a great venue for a PGA Tour event. It's a blend of everything: birdie opportunities, holes that are fought by water, bunkering that's been changed. All in all, it's a great atmosphere with nearly 500,000 people that visit this during the tournament week. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
And that par certainly won't hurt the cause.
Still some time. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not on the stick. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
190 now on the second shot. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Par yesterday, now for birdie. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
And he makes it for par. 12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, you've navigated so many leaderboards in your career. This is the way to do it, isn't it?
Oh, there's plenty of holes ahead too, Rich. Third place, a really good position to be playing from here on in.
To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. It used to be a split fairway, that no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left front and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Doing whatever he wants with that golf ball. Moving it left, moving it right, hitting it straight when it's called for. He's doing it all. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. And so with that eagle, nice move in the third place.
Completely changed the complexion of this event.
Par 4 14th, and Frank, this hole packs a little punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, the addition of just a little bit more yardage, plus the bunker on the left has been pushed out into the fairway. It actually makes the whole play a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. You don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, well, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Pure strike. Good result.
And that is close.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
EA Sports is proud to present the game of golf. It is by far the biggest spectator event in the sport. We're at TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my friend in college, Frank Navalo. Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
Well, everybody wants to know about 16, the famed par 3 here, surrounded by those skyboxes. Once again, that'll be a topic of the day. But really, this is a regular sight for the PGA Tour. So those of you that were familiar with the golf course, it's now changed. 2014, the designers Morris and Weiskopf did a massive renovation.
Well over 100,000 fans every day, better than 500,000 for the week. It's a giant party mixed in with a heck of a tournament. Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. Wow, Frank, I did not expect that. An eagle. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Great shot to get the birdie.
Smokes it.
So dropped the shot after ending up with the water on that recent miscue. So hit the previous shot in the water, took a drop. This now the third shot. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that.
Rich, 18 was always considered a long finishing hole.
Not for J.B. Holmes.
Yeah, the water was always in play. And then the day he took it over the left side and carried everything and went on to win, that completely changed the way this golf course played ever since that day.
And it resulted in some of the changes we're seeing now.
Yeah, evidence, the new bunkering down the left side. But it showed us all how much and how strong these guys are, how much they've improved over the years.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Biggest crowds in all of golf, and a big putt right here to win the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. That's why you play the game, to stack up the wins. Great effort right there.